I'm Kristen, the correspondent of Boss Entertainment, and I have Matthew, our #1 top model right here, and then Jordan, the vice president of Boss Entertainment. So I'm going to start over here with Jordan, so Jordan can explain to y'all what Boss Entertainment means. It's a clothing line. Let me explain that first. It's a clothing line.
Not a modeling.
Not a modeling agency. Okay, we have our top model right here. So right now what we're doing is we're representing our clothing line. So I'm going to hand it over to Jordan so Jordan can explain all the clothes that we sell plus any other things that we are selling as well.
Alright, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Boss is selling everything, okay? We have clothes, shoes, bags, hats, everything, watches, everything you could possibly wear. Okay, and just depending on your style, we got something that fits everybody.
There's only one thing we don't have. And what is that?
No, we have buswear too.
We don't have bust-out wear.
Buswear.
We do not have bust-out wear. You're not going
Okay.
to just wear that to the 99-cent store.
Explain. Let me explain.
Explain, please. Go
Okay.
ahead.
He said that we don't have bus stop wear.
Mm-hmm.
But just so happen if your car breaks down and you still a boss and you just have to jump on the bus, please wear it because you still representing the clothing line and also that you're a boss no matter if you're on the bus or not because things happen. Okay? So even though you may have an expensive car at home, you may run out of gas. And you may have to jump on a bus to get to where you need to go. We're not telling you not to wear the clothes to get to work because if you a boss, you still got to get there to make that moolah. So, that being said, yes, we do not do the 99-cent store wear, but if you just so happen to jump on a bus, please wear it. Yes.
So when you say a person might have an expensive car at home that runs out of gas, you're not throwing those shots at me, are you?
Yes, I am.
So, long story short, my 500 ran out of gas at a bus stop. And I had to call it AAA. But I didn't get on the bus, but I was at a bus stop. So I guess, nah, we don't make bus stop wear. We just don't. But
Yes,
now,
we do.
Now we're going to go to the next person. Back on the hands of Miss Kristen. Go ahead,
All
knock
right,
it out.
so I'm going to introduce our #1 top model, Matthew. So, before we was asking you, what does it mean to you to be the top model at Boss? How does that make you feel? Like, do you get approached differently? Do you feel different? Like, when you wake up in the morning, how do you feel when you put on Boss Entertainment wear?
I feel pretty proud to put it on. Like when I wake up, I feel proud. I feel energized. I feel ready to go.
Okay. So when you step out, do people approach you differently? I seen you on Facebook, and I think you're a good-looking guy.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You're worth the top model. But so do people approach you family-wise, friends? How do you get approached now that you are the top, the boss of your own self?
Just got a lot of people asking me questions and stuff.
Okay. So
So-
how do you explain it to them when they ask you?
They tell me, I see you walking around with a lot more confidence. You look good.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Okay. What you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, let me say something that's going to really make a difference. About 25 years ago, I'm walking down 42nd and 5th Avenue. And that's when, that was like 25 years ago. So they had Chanel stores, they had Calvin Klein stores, Tommy Hilfiger stores. Then there's this one store called Perry Ellis. And Perry Ellis, they had shiny stuff on their sign outside. They had colors. So I was in the store, it attracted my attention. I go to the store, and this stuff was kind of pricey. But then I looked over to one corner, and they had these crazy sky blue windbreakers, and Perry Ellis was written in white letters. I thought it was nice, but I was okay. I was ready to walk out. Then I saw a sign that was over the rack. It said, "Everybody can't wear this. Everybody can't wear me." So I looked at it. I kind of got turned on by that. I was like, man, it's kind of like some exclusive stuff. I mean, for real. everybody can't wear me. And I was thinking about it, so I asked the clerk, how much is that windbreaker? She was like $242. I was like, dang. Whoa. Oh, let me think about that for a second. But the only thing that kept bringing to my mind was everybody can't wear me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. So I got it. Now, let me tell you the funniest thing about that. I wear that windbreaker every day. Everywhere I went, I wore that windbreaker. If I had a problem, I put that windbreaker on. If I was going on a date, I put on that windbreaker because I was doing something that everybody couldn't do. And the funniest thing is, I was born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens, New York. And let me tell you, in my neighborhood, I was the only one that was rocking Perry Ellis. You know why? Because everybody couldn't wear it. I don't know why, but everybody couldn't wear it. So I rocked it. Now, I say that to say this. With Boss is not about the clothes. But these clothes are not going to microwave you a meal. They're not going to clean your house. They're not driving you to school. They're not going to do that. But let me tell you what they are going to do. With Boss wear, what you're going to do is when you put that on, you're going to feel the spirit of Boss. Okay, the spirit of Boss is a little bit different than selling you a clothes or a piece of clothing. When you put it on, you're going to be empowered. When you put it on, you're not going to be a domestic violence abuse victim anymore. When you put it on, you're not going to be that guy looking for a job anymore. You're not going to be that guy stuck on drugs anymore. You're going to be a boss. You're going to boss up for real. That's what you're really going to do. No matter what you're facing, you know you can just boss up. You're going to do it. You're going to do it well. You're going to do it like you're doing it for TV. And that's all because you were in Boss. So it sounds like I'm trying to sell you a dream. And it sounds like I'm trying to sell you some hype. But the reality is, when you boss up, Superman, now watch this. I'm going to drop this, I'm going to turn it back over to Krishna. This is classic. Matter of fact, this is a classic that you need to record for real. Superman only had his cape and his S because of one reason. When he put it on, he got superpowers.
Exactly.
Now holla at me. When we boss up, we wear the gear, we can put on mindset, and we can make history every single day. And the reason why it's Boss Entertainment is because everything a boss does is entertaining.
Yes.
Everything a boss does. When a boss psychologist, psychiatrist, or physician walks into a room, everything he does is worthy of being recorded. Why? Because he's doing something that the average doctor, the average psychiatrist or psychologist can't do. When I walk into a room, everybody's world has changed. Now let me tell you something real funny. We're going to keep it real. When a drug dealer moves into a neighborhood, a nice suburban neighborhood, if he's a boss, if he's a drug lord, if he's really a boss, within 24 hours, everybody in the neighborhood knows he moved in. Why? Because you see a whole bunch of new foreign cars coming through. You see a whole bunch of traffic coming through. You see a whole bunch of attention coming to his house. Why? Because that's what bosses do. So in this case, this is 100% legitimate. This is 100% positive and 100% efficient. And when we walk into a room,
It's not no drug.
ain't no drug.
No. He
But
was just making an example, okay, y'all?
But Boss, let me tell you this: it's not a drug, but Boss will get you, it will get you high. Because what we got going on right now is taking you out of this world into the world that you've never been to before. And that's why we all say the words "boss up" because we really mean it. You can boss up. You can be that empowered entrepreneur and move your business a lot further if you boss up. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Krishna one more time. Please take it away, Miss Krishna. Take it away.
That was the boss right there who was talking to y'all. So what all I need to say to y'all is wake and boss up. Become who you are as a person. Believe in yourself. All it is, honestly, Boss Entertainment is confidence to be you. To know that no matter what goes wrong, you still can support your family. You can still support yourself. You are the boss of who you are. Your business, your life, you're the boss. So that being said, you have anything else to say? Miss
That was
Jordan?
good. You just killed it right there. We're good.
Mr. Matthew?
We're
All right.
I got
So,
one more thing I want to say before we wrap it up because we're almost done. And this is going to make you laugh. This is so good. This is a classic. There are money-making opportunities with boss-ent.com. Okay? There are people who are, you see this on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. You see it on social media. Okay, with that being the case, you've seen it direct and live. With that being the case, there's people in other cities, in other states, that have been harassing me because they want to boss up. They've been harassing me because they want an application. They've been harassing me because they really want to rock with us. I can dig that. So the whole thing is this. There's people in other cities and states, other locations, that you can boss up. You can make boss money where you are. If you really seriously want it, just inbox any of us and say the words, I want to boss up. Tell me how. And we'll
Boss
rock
up.
with you. We'll rock with you. There's money to be, look, there's a lot of money to be made. And if y'all want to keep wearing the stuff you're wearing, then you keep repping it. But if it's not really representing you, then why are you representing the next person? If it's not representing you, why are you representing the next person? I'm not going to lie. Like Matthew said, when he puts it on, he feels good about it. Everybody here feels good about it when they wear it. Why? Because they represent themselves. They're not representing me. They representing them. Because let me tell you this. When you boss out for real and you walk into an environment, people are going to stare at you. They're going to just look. They're going to stare at you. And the funniest thing is, boss is not for the weak of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not something that everybody can wear. Like Perry said, I'm going to quote Perry. I'm giving credit for it. Everybody can't wear boss. Because when you walk into a restaurant and you got on boss, they're going to look at you like, some people going to hate on you like, oh, he think he's special. I do think I'm special. I'm a boss. That's special. Then other people going to be like, you know what, I sent it on Facebook. How can I get one? Or how can I get with you? And you know what the key thing is? I got a business card that says and tells you how and instructs you on how to boss up. Everybody here, these are bosses in front of you. Whether you know it or not, you might have met John or Jimmy or Mike or Paul or Sandra or Barbara at some 24-hour lunch counter. But if they're bossing up right now, believe me, that's not the same person anymore. Everybody here right now, they are bossing up. Everybody right now who got issues with any of us, please forgive us. I'll just put it real sweetly. Please forgive us.
No.
And boss
or
up
you
with
can
us.
just boss up.
I gotta say, or
and
just
get on
boss
our
up with us.
level.
Get on our level. We're not trying to hurt your feelings. We're just trying to let you know we are blown away. And just for the record, one last thing, I'm done. Just for the record, now Jordan, you don't know about this. You don't know nothing about this. Matt, you don't know nothing about this. I think the only one that knows is, I told you this morning, right? All right, now I'm going to say something to y'all. Now, I know y'all not going to believe it because y'all going to swear to God this is nothing but hustle. And that's okay because y'all said that I was nothing but hustle. So I'm cool with that. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now that's going to blow your mind. And if you want to, Jordan, raise your hand. Matt, raise your hand. Just watch your reactions when they hear it. It's going to mess them up for real. Boss-ENT. Oh, y'all put your hands down.
Oh, you said, I thought you wanted to be like,
Yeah, what do I tell you know who you
I thought you were
are?
supposed to be like,
I'm like, man,
okay.
y'all want to
Okay.
tell the teacher something? Nah. Can I go to the bathroom? You know what? I just told her, you got to raise your hand to ask for permission to go to the bathroom. I'm just saying.
I used to just walk out.
Yeah, can I have permission to go pee? Yeah, I just walk out.
Me too.
Yeah, if I
And
got
then
a
let,
body.
oh,
I know, that's a deep subject.
about using the bathroom. Oh, God.
To be, you know what? Should I say it? Hold on, let me talk to God for a second. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So, when I was in school, I would say I went to a boss I've always
Don't
been.
promote that.
So what?
Don't promote that.
Say it louder.
Don't promote that.
I'm gonna promote
Whatever-
it. When I was in school, I was trying to get the teacher's attention so I can go to the bathroom, and she just wouldn't call me. Just
You
wouldn't
just
call.
left, huh?
No, I didn't leave. I went to the back where they had a
Do not
Right.
do that.
I went to the back where they had
Boston
a
Entertainment does
chalkboard.
not condone this. We do not promote.
We do not promote that, okay?
They had a chalkboard in the back, and they had a little rack where you put the chalk on the bottom. I said, okay, I'm good. After a couple of seconds there, I was good. And the teacher said, why'd you do that? I told boss up. So long story short, you do what you gotta do.
Don't do that.
Right.
Do not.
You keep your hand raised until you tell me.
Or just get up and walk out.
Like 50 Cent said, I'm dirty. I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. You heard me? So
No.
this is the funniest thing in the world. So I'm going to tell y'all something now. I'm going to break you some news that y'all never heard of before for Phoenix, all right? This is news for Phoenix. In about 7 to 10 business days, Boss is going to have their own prepaid debit card. You're going to have your own prepaid MasterCard with the Boss logo on it.
Oh, snap. Okay.
What
Now-
else?
You go ahead and tell them.
Also, we're going to be in the Google store.
Oh, I mean, you know what? Thank you. So right now we have a Boss app that will be in the Google Play Store. Anywhere you can get an app, we're going to be there. Our website, our website is so revamped. You haven't seen it yet. So when we first started, we had just started. We had to get out. But right now we're about to drop some real crazy science on this thing called Earth. And long story short, I'm excited as fire. So for real, if y'all want to rock with us, and you probably really do, only because we rocking hard. We rocking hard. We are bossing so hard right now. It ain't even fair. It's not funny. But if you really want to rock with us, you want to get your Boss prepaid debit card, come on, stop it. Let's take a second. Just let that soak in for a second. Let's just take a second. The Boss prepaid debit card, stop it. That's crazy. And then the Boss app, stop. Now, either I'm lying. If I'm lying, just write me up, delete me. Don't even look at me again. But if I'm not lying, some of y'all gonna feel it in a real crazy way because you ain't doing it, and you don't know nobody else who ever did it. So what I'm gonna suggest to you is this: boss up and do it with us. Just boss. Listen, you gotta. Okay, everybody right now, you got a cell phone that you can look at our app on. Number one, and everybody got a debit card, prepaid or not, that you slide and get your gas, you get your Jack in the Box, you get your McDonald's. Why not boss up for real? Why not get a Boss debit card that you can go get your Jack in the Box McDonald's from and use your cell phone and get the Boss app on your line? Come on, that's hot. Now, if you know somebody else doing it, I'll sign up with them. I'll get on their team. I'll join their team. But if you don't, then why don't you join our team? So I'm going to ask each one of y'all to say a goodbye, and let's wrap this up because we got work to do. We got to boss up somewhere else.
We definitely are.
So we're going to start with Jordan. Jordan, you're the vice president of this thing. How do you feel about this?
Excuse me. I mean, we're doing it. There's nothing else to be said. Clearly, people are already watching. We're already getting the attention we want and don't want.
Yeah, really, right?
What else can we say?
Okay. Matt, it's on you. Number one. You're the number one boss.
Let's boss up.
Oh, no, he gave you sons. He gave you Lucifer singles. Like,
No, like, boss up. Like we're
Rock and
rocking,
roll.
we're rocking. Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Miss Christiana?
I just started and I'm loving it already. I'm a boss no matter what. That's why he hired me. So,
Amen.
that being said, boss up, peace, love, and happiness to all until next time.
And this is Boss ENT signing out.
Boss NT signing out.
Boss up.
Peace.
Peace.